What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode, we won the draft for the 5th time in 6 episodes and we got the reward for the 4th time in 5 draft wins of, well, you know what we got. Ooh, I like this formation. We got the 2 rare gold packs and the premium gold pack. Now, this time around, I've got to take Messi. Oh, maybe actually that's good putting him in a cam because we could take Suarez if we get him. Now this time around, if I get to the final, as an experiment, I'm going to score an own goal, quit, give the guy a win, and see what we get for losing the final. If I don't get to the final, doesn't make any difference. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping off a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. And also, there are red FUT Champions cards in draft. No, I don't know how to get them. I don't know why they're in here. I don't know why EA put them in. I don't know. I just don't know in that sense. But we're going to hopefully get one. It is basically the inform version. What have we got here with him? I mean, that's not bad. Benzema's just... He's a bit terrible for an 84 rated, isn't he? But yeah, it'd be cool if we could get ourselves one of the FUT Champs cards. Our start hasn't been unreal. I mean, yeah, sure. We picked up Messi to begin with. We got Benzema who links. And then we've got 2 dead cards. And Benzema, generally speaking, is a pretty dead card. And then, I mean, I'm going to have to go for Mascherano here. We do get a Chinese link into Mascherano. Mascherano wouldn't be too bad. He's got alright defending and physical. I mean, I'm talking about getting to the final. The way this team is building up, we're not even going to get out of the first round here. This is tough. Right, there we go. We take Thomas Partey, a very good card this year. Very, very good card. Good ball control, good short passing, really good physicals, nicely well-rounded defending and good pace. So that is a nice addition. But I'm going to have to change that midfield. And that is the problem in this game with taking central formations is EA continually throw you wingers and just don't give you good enough players. I guess we take Alonso because he's Spanish. Or we could take Mendy as a Frenchman. Doesn't really link too well. I think Spanish is probably going to be the way. Oh, although he would link with Varane. If we get Varane here, I made a mistake. No, we got Spanish players. All right, good stuff. So we're going to take Yere here. Not ideal, but I want to get into the La Liga squad. I want to fill out the whole, as many La Liga players as possible. And with that, we'll take Umtiti there, another La Liga player. Great centre-back to have too. He really does boost up our squad. Now, I'm probably not going to get one of these FUT Champions players because EA hate me. No, they don't hate me really, but they don't love me either. So we'll take Sidibe, another Frenchman. This team is bad, dudes. This team is tough. This team is rough. I'm very, very surprised if we go far with this team. We'll have to take Diego Lopez for our goalkeeper as well. We're only at 76 chemistry. I mean, this is just a rough team, dudes. This really is just a rough team. Let's get our reserves out of the way. I'm going to take Musa here. As far as a sub goes, he's actually got good agility, balance and reactions, great stam, decent enough positioning, finishing and shot power, and then obviously great pace. We don't have any La Liga players here, so Musa as a sub is going to be the one, but I can't get a player here. I cannot get a player. What do we get in the next pick? Mane, Sané, Jose Callejon, Mario Gaspar. Now, Mario Gaspar could work if we get more La Liga players. And he's got a shadow. Let's take him. Let's pop him in there at right back. We don't actually gain any chemistry just yet. If I swap these two around, we still don't gain. If I swap Partey and Mascherano around, we get a big chem boost there for Partey and Mascherano. Which is pretty good. I'm still going to need some La Liga central attacking based players. Adariz is not really the right fit because he doesn't go in at cam. So I'm going to take Varane 100% because Varane and Umtiti are just going to be the beasts that we need. That's a good connection in the centre there. 2 absolutely insane French centre-backs. I'm very tempted now to pop him in there. Maybe swap these 2 around. No, so I'm still going to need... I absolutely need some La Liga central-based midfielders. Or I need to take Kante, put Alonso back in, and get those links as well. That works for me too, guys. That works for me too. Let's pop Alonso back in there. That takes up to 91 chemistry. That's actually perfect. Varane now goes on to 10 chem. Alonso is on 10 chem. Kante for the time being is on 10 chem because he links to that silver cam. I don't want that silver cam in there. I want somebody else other than that silver cam in there. So hopefully we can get someone to fill that zone. I mean, I could take Ramsey. Ramsey would get 7. Yeah, that works for me. Ramsey would get 7 chem up in here. We lose 1 chem for the position. If we put the French cam in there now, we go up to 93 chemistry there. This team is tough though, dudes. This isn't like the most insane team that I've ever put together for a draft. Way we get ourselves the FUT Champions card, guys. And do you know what? I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna use him just because. It's hilarious that we can get FUT Champs rewards cards in draft. It's a good start because I would love to see all cards in draft. SBC cards, reward cards, even the FUT swap cards. I would love to see them all in draft. But we get ourselves a red FUT Champions card in draft. That's awesome. That's amazing. I'm very happy with that. Apologies if you can hear the drilling. I thought the builders had gone today. My team is bad, dudes. I've got some good players in here, but in general, it's not good enough. Let's pick a Chiellini there. I don't know why. My back line is all right. Kante is all right. Partey is all right. Messi is all right. What I'm missing... Ooh, Iterapse here. Let's take him. He takes up to 98 chemistry, which is nice. What I'm missing is good attacking midfielders. Ramsey's not bad, I suppose. Danny Garcia and Carrasco, Lanzini. Lanzini works. Lanzini connects to Messi. Although Iterapse gives Partey 10 chem. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take Lanzini. I'm going to take Coman as a sub. I'm going to take Coman. We're going to pop him on the bench there for a substitute spot. 2 more picks to go. Can we get another FUT Champions card? We can't. We get Bakambu. Stuani does have an inform and a red card right now, but we didn't get him. Valbuena, I'm not really interested in. Let's take Bakambu as well. And then for our final pick, guys, is this going to get us another big player that we can add in? No, but I will take Leon Bailey. And the reason why I'm taking those guys is because Iterapse has got to come out straight away. He's just not good enough. My goalkeeper's not really great. He's got a chem style though, so gets plus 12s across the board. Mario Gaspar isn't bad with that shadow on the right back spot. Titi and Varane are very good. Alonso is very good. Kante is obviously very good. Partey is good. Messi is good. Ramsey isn't bad. Benzema isn't bad. Iterapse is bad. So what we're going to do is when the time is right, either Coman and or Bailey are going to come on for Iterapse and Ramsey. And then if we need more pace and we're struggling for goals, Bakambu and or Musa, not and or Bakambu or Musa will come on for Benzema, and that will be our attack. This isn't the worst squad. It's definitely not the best squad. And there we go. We get ourselves up to 100 chemistry. So, yes, it's not the worst squad at all. I'm going to show you guys real quick, though, before we get into the draft. As you can see there, we are now 23-1. I'm really happy. Even if we do take an early loss, do you know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I want to show you guys what I'm going to do for custom tactics here. So, we're going to be going drop back, 3-3. That's kind of like my go-to. Balanced in offensive style. Nice bit of width because I do want those two, like Ramsey and Messi essentially to push wide. Players in box goes low. Corners and free kicks goes low. Instructions, Partey goes stay back while attacking. Kante, stay back while attacking. Benzema, stay central and get in behind. They're my instructions. That's my custom tactics for this formation. That is the squad. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-2-2 team and quite a nice team to boot as well. Gareth Bale up there at striker, Luka Modric, Partey, Marco Reus, Varane, Hernandez. You know, it is by all accounts a pretty strong team. And I was unsure as to what to expect from my team, because in my team I have got some incredible players. I think the Umtiti-Varane defensive partnership is very big and very important for me. Of course, then we have Lionel Messi, and as you'll see on the screen, I brought on Leon Bailey as well very early on. We've got players like Benzema, we've got Kante in at CDM, we've got Partey in at CDM. So, you know, my team's not as bad as potentially I first thought. And we end up taking a nice 3-0 lead against this guy here. Benzema into Messi there. Lovely finesse from Messi to make it 3-0 after 35 minutes. And I thought I was walking away with this one without any real problems. But into the second half, my opponent made a couple of changes. He brought on Mauro Icardi's inform. And that did start to cause me a few problems. Just the way he positions himself in the box. He hits rebound number 1 there to make it 3-1. Didn't take me too long to get up to 4-1 though. 10 minutes later, we go down the left-hand side here with Messi. I've now made a few more subs. I think I've got on Musa and... No, just Musa, I think. So Kante picks up the ball just from the edge of the box. Gets it into Leon Bailey. Holds the possession there really, really well. Finesse shots around the goalkeeper to make it 4-1. Eventually, my opponent pulled another goal back, though, with, again, a Mauro Icardi rebound. So if you guys are into your rebounds, potentially you want to check out, get Mauro Icardi into your team. The ball comes in there. Bale shoots. It just flips out to Icardi, who rifles that one home to make it 4-2. But it wasn't too much of a problem. I made it 5-2 quite quickly afterwards as well. Benzema doing some good work in the box here. Evades a few challenges. Finds some space. Hits him with the La Croqueta into the final bit of space there. And a great finish from Benzema there to make it 5-2. So 2 goals there from Karim Benzema. Some really nice stuff from him to get us a 5-2 victory into the second round. So very nicely into the second round as well. Very comfortable victory there. I did hold possession very well. I created a whole bunch of chances. And I scored a lot of my chances very, very nicely as well. So into the second round, we come up against a 4-3-3 squad with some great players. Eden Hazard, Lacazette, and Salah is a deadly attack. He's also got Kyle Walker, who's very good. Just a very strong, well-compact, well-rounded EPL team here. Petr Cech in goal, who is a lot of people's fan favourite this year. He seems to be a good card. And I tell you something, this guy was very, very good. He was such a good player. He scores the first goal there after 40 minutes with Alex Lacazette, chips it into him and slams that one home. Really nice goal there. And I'll be honest, I was struggling to create too many chances. I was having to concentrate and fight really hard for every opportunity. I eventually got my chance in the second half with Musa to make it 1-1. However, this guy got his, I think he brought on a few subs. I think I recall Neymar being on the team for him. But I made a bad pass there and the ball went into Lacazette. He flips it into Salah. Salah chips it to the back post. I do get the interception in with Mario Gaspar, but it still finds its way to Hazard to make it 2-1. I eventually made it 2-2 quite late on in the day. 15 minutes to go here. I've got another good opportunity. Musa into Bailey. Bailey to Messi. The finesse from Messi. You see that green triangle above his head. I hit that time finish perfectly, and man, I needed to. You know, I needed to take that chance. If that went wide, I probably wouldn't have come out of this game. And then with 5 minutes to go, I scored just the worst goal. You know, this guy doesn't deserve to lose to a goal like this. But he tackles me once. He tackles me twice with Messi. Manual challenges again, proving to be ineffective. He tackles me a 3rd time, and I get the ball back. Guess what? He tackles me a 4th time, and I get the ball back, and then I score. And that, for me, is, in a nutshell, the problem with this game. Now, of course, I was on the positive end of that guy getting screwed by EA there. But you should never be in a situation where you're punished for manually challenging in this game. He tackled me perfectly 4 times there. And the ball dropped back to me 4 times. And you can't account for that with skill. It just doesn't make any difference, you know. So I end up going through to the semi-final, beating that guy 3-2, just luckily. And that was a tough game. He was a good player. I don't know if he's if he ends up watching the videos or anything, but if he does, he did. You know, you didn't deserve to lose that game, dude. Let alone by a goal like that. Into the semi-final we go, and I'm feeling good now. You know, the reason why I'm feeling good now is because that guy was a great player with a good team, a very good draft team actually, and I came out on top. So I now go into this next game in the semi-final with confidence because I'm thinking, man, if I could beat him, it's very, very unlikely that I'm going to come up against somebody as good or better than him in the draft. So I felt like, yeah, I'm going through to the final here, no problem at all. We get another cheesy goal there with Coman, and then we get another cheesy goal here with Bailey. Look at this, man. The hook volley there. Rifles home to make it 2-0. That was the end of that game. 2-0 was the final score. Really comfortable, confident victory to send us through to the final. And then as promised at the start of the video, just because I'm cheesed off with EA and how the rewards are, man, I said to you guys, if I make it to the final with this team, I was going to throw the game. I said I'd score an own goal and rage quit, but I didn't want to score an own goal just in case there's, I don't know, just in case something goes on. You know, I know scoring own goals in FUT Rivals can relegate you up to 5 divisions. So we come up against a really strong team. I might not have even won this game. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest chemistry. He's got a few players well off of chemistry, specifically his defenders and his goalkeeper. But you can see here, I pulled the goalkeeper out. I'm running my defenders away from him. I want him to get the goal. I gift him the goal. I pause the game. I quit, forfeit the game, let him get the win instead of just quitting and making him replay. I give him the victory, so hopefully he got something good in his packs. Hopefully he got better rewards than the 2 rare gold packs and the premium gold pack. And then that for us today is the end of the draft. So that, guys, as I say, is the end of the draft. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys, so as promised, if I got to the final, I didn't score an own goal. That guy scored on me, and then I forfeited the match. Some people will probably see that as weird. Some people will probably say, why not just play the draft out? And then if you lose, no problem. And if you're winning at the end, then give him the win. I just wanted to test it, really. Some tough games there, specifically the second round that I won 3-2. That guy was very, very good. And the goal that I scored to win the game was very, very bad. You know, if I had conceded like that to lose 3-2 at that time in the game, I'd be sitting here telling you guys that I should have won that game, and I was fuming. And like it was just, that was harsh on him, man. He didn't really deserve to lose like that. I think it was a tough game, a close game that could have gone either way. But yeah, to concede a goal to, I think it was Coleman that scored it. That was tough, man. Anyway, my team, guys, this team played really, really well. Much better than I thought it would play, if I'm being perfectly honest. A lot of guys didn't really utilize the fact that my goalkeeper is 81 rated. So I didn't really like the guy in the semi-final. He made subs straight away. He had Bale, Ronaldo, Neymar, and Hazard up front. And he kept trying to get into the box before he would shoot. And I'm just sitting there thinking, man, thank God this guy doesn't understand how good, finesse shots are from the top of the box. Because I've got an 81 rated goalkeeper here. You could be banging goals past him. Anyway, that's kind of what my team looked like in game. You know, obviously we lost in the final. What I'm most happy about, guys, is just how well I'm playing in the Draft of Glory at the moment. You know, we've made 7 consecutive finals in 7 drafts. We won 5, we lost 1 officially, and we threw 1. And I might have lost that anyway, so we'll just count that one down as a loss. But let's see what we get in our rewards. Am I going to get shafted here? Gold Players Pack and Premium Gold Players Pack. And I tell you what, guys, this reward is 100% better than the 2 rare gold packs and the premium gold pack. Even though you don't get as many rare players, because you only get 3 out of the premium gold pack, premium gold players pack, and 1 out of the gold players pack, you get 24 gold players that will all sell for a minimum of 500 coins, which means you're going to make at least, what is that? That's like almost like 12,500 coins minimum. And even if you discarded this, you're going to make about 7,000 or 8,000 coins back. So it's not too bad. And then obviously, if you get something, happy days. Are we going to get something? Yeah or nah? We don't get a board. We get a shiny English goalkeeper. It's going to be Pope there. As I say, they say, like, we'll discard. We will discard for, how much would we discard for? Oh, I stored them all to the club. My fault. Anyway, Pope is up at like 1,000 coins. I still think personally that this is better than I didn't even see what other players we had in there, man. That's my bad. I don't know if we got any players there that was worth anything. Let's get into the premium gold players pack and see if we get any luck out of this one. We don't get a walkout. Can we get a board or an inform? No, we can't. It's Argentinian. It's a goalkeeper. It is going to be Rulli. So only 81 rated there. So, you know, still the reward's not really favourable to us. But we will make profit off of this. We get a perfect link in there. Denisov selling for about 400 or 500. Looks like we'll get about 600 for Guilherme there. Lejeune there. Look at that. I mean, it's all about players, guys. You know what I mean? It's all about getting the players. That's what makes you the profit off of Draft to Glory, is getting the players. And some of these guys that aren't selling right now, when marquee matchups come out, will be selling for a whole bunch more. So, you know, getting a reward like this, where you could just save all of these players and sell them when they're relevant, is far better than getting a red gold pack that gives you 3 shinies that you gotta hope is a big player in one of them, and then get some, you know, consumables and stuff. Like, for me, this is just a much better reward. Now we get Collie in here as well. Not worth anything. Maya, maybe as a German, might be worth a little bit from the Premier League. Not right now, but maybe another day. And then 81 Rulli, not really worth much either. But I'm absolutely certain that we would make profit off of that pack if I sold the players at the right time. Even if I sold the players at the wrong time and just sold them all now and listed them all up for 500 to 800 each, they would all sell, we would make profit. I'd be happy with that. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.